tonight I'ma do you right.
Hey guys, what's up? Today
we are going to be reviewing Riverdale Season 2 Episode 10.
So let's get started.
So yes guys, as my friend DJ knows everything about it, so I'm going to move off the camera and he's going to explain.
Guys, we are looking at an eventful episode today. Last episode, the Black Hood was revealed. The guy who had been terrorizing Riverdale for such a long time had been revealed as Joseph Swenson, the janitor of Riverdale High. He had a certain motive for it because he wanted to balance out his sin of pointing. He was part of a massacre, but he escaped. His family was massacred, and he may have pointed out the wrong killer, and villagers might have killed that man. So in order to balance it out, he started targeting sinners such as Geraldine Grundy, Fred Andrews, Midget Moose, and of course the Sugarman Robert Phillips. So as soon everything had been going fine, and suddenly Archie was almost buried in a coffin along with Betty, and it wasn't pretty. But Betty hit him, the Black Hood, with a pail on his head, and the Black Hood started running, and the Black Hood, Sheriff Keller killed him by shooting him, and then they revealed who it was, Joseph Swenson. So I was a bit shocked, but it wasn't that surprising. Well, okay, moving on to this episode, we saw that tensions have been escalated in Riverdale because of Southside High being shut down. And we know who did it. Hermione and Hiram, as always, the two business dealers. They gave money to Mayor McCoy to close down Southside High so that the money could be purchased, so that the land under that drug-ridden school would be purchased and used for their apparently Sodale project, which is going to be fantastic. So everybody saw that this was happening, and they were freaked out. And out of all schools, the Serpents were sent to Riverdale High. Well, Veronica and Archie had prepared a nice welcoming community for them, but savage Cheryl Blossom comes on the scene along with Reggie Mantle, and they start to ruin the party by insulting the Serpents and being all mean to them. Well, but you can't blame them, can you? They are worried that drugs are going to spread to Riverdale High, but who knows? Okay, moving on. Fred Andrews, who had been hospitalized in the first episode of Season 2 for being shot by the Black Hood, his medical bills were paid by a mysterious person. Well, it's revealed that that person was Veronica, and Archie found out that it was Veronica, and he was very grateful towards her. Next, Betty came home one day and she saw Polly Cooper, who had left Riverdale in episode 3, and he saw her, and she found out that Polly had given birth to two twins, Juniper and Dagwood. Weird names, huh? Polly had given birth to that, but Polly said she wasn't going to tell Alice or Hal about this because he wanted to cut all ties to her parents, and she went to the farm again. So, Betty was a bit sad due to this, so she wanted to make up for it, and she started looking for, in episode 13 of Season 1, we found out that Alice had given her baby for adoption. Well, Betty decided to go look for that baby. Well, both Alice and Betty went on a quest to find her lost brother. Well, they did eventually find him. His name was Chick Cooper, but Alice was nervous. Well, you can't blame her. No one knows how Chick was going to react. So they went inside, and surprisingly, they found out that Chick was the person that Chick knew who Betty and Alice was, but he was not happy since he knew that Alice had given him up for adoption. So he was pretty sad about it, and he got mad. Moving on. Archie was blackmailed by Cheryl because Cheryl said that if Archie did not side with her against the Serpents, then Cheryl would tell Veronica about a certain kiss with Betty and Archie, and she saw out of her doorbell window. Well, while blackmailing him, she quietly blurted out the fact that Nick St. Clair had tried to get together with Veronica in episode 5. Well, Archie was furious. He said he was going to murder that guy. Well, Archie is hired by suddenly an FBI agent comes towards him and he says, Archie, I need your help against uncovering Hiram Lodge. And he wanted to expose Hiram Lodge and his criminal activity outside. So Archie decided to go to New York and beat up Nick St. Clair for what he did. And he went. And it ended really bad. Archie ended up like beating that guy's ass off, and then well, everybody was like damn scared. Well, and he returned back to Riverdale only to find out that Veronica had found out about this because Nick had texted her about it. And then, well, at the end of the episode, Archie tells Veronica about what happened between him and Betty, and surprisingly, Veronica forgives him. After making up, Betty goes back to the hostel where Chick was there, and he sees Chick being like beaten up by the hostel owner, and Betty goes up to the guy and he sprays pepper spray and helps Chick escape. Chick goes back home with Betty, and they Chick gets settled in. But in the night, Betty's sleeping, and suddenly Chick goes up to her and gives a monstrous look. I have a bad feeling about this guy. Overall, I really liked the episode. It was crisp and good, and the point was communicated clear. So thanks, guys, for watching this video, and we'll be back.
Yes, so thanks for watching, guys. If you like Riverdale, comment down below there in the section, and smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Hopefully we make better ones next time. Thank you.
Bitch, I wanna party like Frisco.